The OAC hosts wrestling and football events in the Sandusky area, so anywhere from 2 to 4 events annually.
I think the biggest goal we have is to put on a premier event for these kids. They deserve to have their moment in the spotlight. Like, these are premier facilities for these kids to have elite competition, and both of these are like state championship level events for us. So having the facilities and then having the support of the community to be able to do this is essential for us to put on that premier event. And we're a small nonprofit, so without Shores and Islands support, including their financial support, some of these events we might not be able to host here. And so these kids would be missing out on opportunities to do this. People wouldn't have opportunities to come into the area and really enjoy the Shores and Islands areas for what it is.
You know, working with Shores and Islands and working with the facilities and working with the people, I think it's seamless. You know, they understand what we're trying to do, bringing teams, coaches, parents back. They get that, they support what we do, and it's awesome to have someone like Shores and Islands behind you.
So I think in growing events, consistency is essential. When you have it in a similar location, when you have a similar experience and you continue to improve on that experience, growth can happen that way. When there's variables changing constantly in location and quality of event and all these kinds of things, you lose like your ability to grow. And so the ability to work with Shores and Islands and keep these at the same facilities and continue to like make little improvements has allowed us to grow and have people consistently coming back.
Shores and Islands helped and supported through sponsorship grants, which we brought in, you know, companies to cover the events, whether it's photos, media, video, that we can share for years to come and show off the event.
And day of logistics stuff has been helpful too, of like places for people to go, brochures, like having backdrops for us to use to take pictures for these kids behind, and those are big moments. They place at an event, they win an event, and they take behind like an official backdrop rather than right behind, you know, on some brick wall. Like, these things are all part that add to the experience.
And the time of year is great too. Cedar Point Park is closed, so the hotels are available. Really, you know, keeps the hotels full, restaurants full.
Our ability to like extend that season a little bit may open the eyes of people like, oh man, November is still an awesome time to be in Sandusky.
Without Shores and Islands, the events here in Sandusky look totally different. We're able to put a premier experience on, a premier event that keeps the people coming back and having a great time. You know, creating memories and creating experiences. You know, it's more than just the tournament. It was more than just that weekend, you know.